all time against the Terrapins jump ball, and we are underway from the Bryce Jordan Center. Get the first look at this lethal lineup for the Terrapins.
Looks like Penn State will open up the 2-3 zone just like last game.
Right inside is Chloe Bibby, the floater for 2 points, coming off a 22-point game against Rutgers earlier in the week. That's a season high for her.
You know, Preston, Jaycott's been bringing up the ball for Penn State a lot recently. She just bring up the first possession. She's been a veteran player is another player who needs to get going for Penn State on offense.
A man defense here for the Terrapins. Marisa will give off Kapanis, 6 on the shot clock. Working herself inside, tried to go back to Brigham, miscommunication and a steal for Chloe Bibby. Taken right back away by one of the best in the Big Ten. There's Shea Higgins down the floor, ties it at 2.
That's what Shea Higgins does best. Gets the steal and runs the fast break. She'll be doing that often here today.
Second in the Big Ten in steals per game this season. Shea Higgins at 2 steals a game. Coming across, Jaycott snags the rebound. Kapanis back with Marisa. The junior from McMurray, Pennsylvania. Quick motion, here's Higgins, baseline, puts up the floater. Around the rim, nice rebound by Kapanis to extend it.
There she is, Preston Kapanis, showing that aggression, going for the offensive rebound.
Down the floor, quickly working, a shot up, rebounded by Reese, and she finds her first basket of the game.
Yeah, Reese just going right after her own miss, getting the rebound, using that size in the paint.
Angel Reese leads the nation with 5.3 offensive rebounds per game. This is a Maryland team that's 4th in the conference in rebounding. Talked about how important rebounding would be today on either side, as stepping in is Benson with a steal.
Nice pass.
Right underneath Owusu, can't finish, there's Brigham.
Good defense by Brigham just to wall up and contest that shot.
Higgins, nice kick, corner 3. Too strong for Kapanis. Brigham boxed out by Bibby, and she grabs the rebound.
Penn State is getting a lot of open looks. They did that last game against Michigan State. Had those open threes, just not knock them down. McKenna Marisa, the only player to make threes, only had 2 that game.
Here's Ashley Owusu. Coming across, Jaycott's got the steal. No one in front of her. She'll go coast to coast.
Kelly Jaycott coming off a 3-steal game last outing against Michigan State.
Inside, Miller puts one back to Reese. There's that offensive rebounding power. She draws the foul.
Yeah, that'll be a foul every time. Brigham did a good job on that first shot, contesting it, but the second one, her arms came down and hit Reese on the arm.
The Terrapins this season, a 14.8 free throws made per game, 77%. And there you see another look on the back end of the floor for the Lady Lions. Stepping back up here is Angel Reese. 66% free throw shooter. One of 2 at the line. The Lady Lions will look to get some offense settled up here. Working the perimeter, Anna Camden checking into the contest for Penn State. Also checking in is Kayla Thomas. Thomas, the freshman from Beltsville, Maryland.
Yeah, Thomas came in pretty early last game too.
Tova Sable also in the contest. She's got the ball here, 2 seconds on the shot clock. Pass to Thomas, and that's a shot clock violation. Tight defense from the Terrapins. Coach Keeger not happy.
It looks like there was a miscommunication. Keeger was calling a play, and Tova didn't run the right one, leading to the shot clock violation.
And Tova Sable, the sophomore from Stockholm, Sweden, averaging just over 5 points a game and playing some of the best basketball of her career as of late.
Yeah, she's been like the unsung presence on this team, coming off the bench, doing a lot, you know, being aggressive. She's got a fight in her. She plays hard every game.
Mimi Collins off the bench for the Terrapins. She's made 14 starts this year. She's got the basket for 2. Here's Sable driving, takes it strong to the rack and finishes for 2.
Yeah, it's a tough finish on the baseline.
Diamond Miller Quick passes, finds an open Collins again, converts.
And that's the thing about playing a zone. If you get it into the middle, you're going to get that open shot, and that's how Penn State's defense kind of collapsed against Michigan State and Iowa earlier this week. They got in the middle. You're either getting that jump shot, you're finding a player on that low corner. It's a great spot to beat the zone.
Sable slipping behind the defense, tried to come back to Thomas, a turnover. It's the freshman Cheyenne Sellers that comes up with the basketball. Quick passes into the corner, a Miller three. Too much power, rebounded by the Terrapins. Another corner three, this time off the back iron. Pinball's all the way back out to midcourt, and an over and back is called.
Great hustle there from Penn State. Going after that rebound there. Kapanis and Higgins come back into the game.
It looked like Mimi Collins was looking for a foul, trying to say that she drew some contact there. Try to take another look. This is back on the offensive end. Tova Sable driving to the rack.
Yeah, such a nice finish there. She can keep that aggression all day. Today, Penn State's going to be able to compete.
Shea Higgins running the point for the Lady Lions. Back into the hands of Marisa, yet to score today. Spin back, open three for Marisa. Just a little off target.
That's another good look. You know, Marisa's going to be getting her looks, but she's got to get going here early rather than going off in that second half like she did against Michigan State.
Couple of quick passes, finds an open three for Benson. And another offensive rebound for the Terrapins.
It's going to be key for Penn State.
Maddie Burke into the contest for Penn State after that timeout. The inbound up top to Bibby. Collins with 4 points already, make it 6.
There it is again, a nice little step back jumper. Did that early inside the zone.
And already seeing this little bit of a half-court trap. Now, when you're bringing the ball up the floor, Austin, what's the best way to try and beat a trap like that?
It's using the pass. You know, you can't beat a trap and a zone press like that with a dribble. And if you move the ball down the court really quick, just like that, the zone is broken.
Owusu is going to get tacked with the first foul. First for Maryland here in this first quarter.
Looks like Marisa and Burke were talking about something there, arguing about the play maybe.
Tough inbound goes up top to Higgins. Owusu swats the pass out of bounds.
Good deflection all around Maryland. Tough defensive unit, getting deflections, steals. Just a big team playing together.
Ashley Owusu, mid-season Wooden Watch list for the Terrapins. Getting done on both ends of the floor this season. Here's inside Brigham. Leaves the layup just short.
That was such a nice take. She just missed it short off the rim. She's got to finish that.
Owusu trying to work it to Bibby down low, too high out of bounds.
Despite being behind the rebounding battle, Penn State's doing a good job of staying in this game. You know, they're going to handle the press here, but just got to find their looks offensively.
A scoring drought over 2 minutes for the Lady Lions here, trailing by 4 in this first quarter. There's Brigham, looking inside. A tight defense brings it back out, under 10 on the shot clock. Higgins puts a stop and a travel.
And Preston, that's another thing about this press is when you're throwing a press into a team, it discombobulates them and it takes time out of their offense to get things going. And you saw there, Penn State wasn't really to get into the motion of their offense and kind of was stagnant the entire possession, leading to Higgins driving baseline, almost running out of time on the shot clock.
Sellers brings it across the timeline. Two-time Big Ten Freshman of the Week already this season. One of the new faces in the Terrapin rotation this season. Into the corner, a three for Chloe Bibby.
That's so tough. Like, that's exactly the thing with this team. Everyone can score, and Bibby coming off a 20-point game in their last performance.
A 7-0 scoring run over the last 2 minutes and 40 seconds for the Terrapins. Marisa snaps it. Hits the trifecta and snaps the scoring drought for Penn State.
And there's the spark Penn State needed. Let's see if they get a little aggressive here on defense.
Owusu, Benson. Now back to Sellers. Can't answer with a three of her own. Marisa gets the rebound. Navigating traffic into the corner, Jaycott.
Good reverse pivot.
Back to Marisa, back-to-back threes.
Here we go, Preston. McKenna Marisa is getting on fire.
Down low Collins, 6 points, make it 8. Mimi Collins, 4 of 4 from the field, 8 points.
Yeah, Mimi Collins, she actually started the majority of the season. She's moved into that 6-woman position, but she's another player on this team who can score 20 on any given night. Had 21 early in the season against UNC Wilmington.
Marisa tried to go over the top. Mimi Collins forces the turnover. Now inside, Bibby, nice stop, puts the runner up and gets it to fall.
Really good shot fake, especially when you know you got Leilani Confidence coming in for the block.
Another look at that half-court trap. Jaycott, tight pressure, ball knocked away, and coming away with the steal is Sellers. A foul committed against Jaycott.
You know, Jaycott gets the turnover there, but that was kind of on the team. No one really flashed to the ball. Everyone was kind of just standing, waiting for. You got to find a way to. We're watching the replay here. See, Maddie kind of cut and slowly waiting until the last second. Should have came earlier. Even maybe another option from the middle to the other side.
Yeah, it's Mimi Collins and Cheyenne Sellers pinching in. Bibby, a little floater off the back iron and falls through.
And I know I was mentioning the corner, or the middle of the zone, but that's the other spot in the zone you got to get to. That low corner is another easy spot to get an open look against this 2-3 zone.
Terrapins on a 6-0 run over the last minute. Another turnover by the Lady Lions. Owusu to Bibby. Gonna pull up. She's got long range and displays it there. A timeout by Coach Keegert off the end of the bench. Back up come the Lady Lions, Tova Sable.
Don't want to get it down in the corner there. That's what the trap's asking for.
Trying to get back through, and McKenna Marisa loses it out of bounds. A turnover again. She pulls her team together. Tries to talk through that. Shea Hagans will check back in for Penn State.
Yeah, the worst places to stop or dribble into a press like this are the corners, both down low and up top, because once you get a half court, you got 3 defenders. You got the sideline, the defenders in front of you, and the half court line for a half court violation.
Skip pass all the way to Benson. Down inside, Reese misses the first shot. Her second shot doesn't go. Another offensive rebound. Make it 3 offensive rebounds as Bibby grabs the loose ball. Back inside, able to convert is Miller.
Just the hustle. They're all over the place, getting the basketball, running around. Penn State just needs to do a better job of boxing out.
Run goes to 11-0 over the last minute 45. Shot clock turned off here for the Lady Lions. Maddie Burke surveying the options. Jaycott, nice cut inside by Marisa, goes reverse just over the top of the basket.
Right idea, really good cut, and almost got the bucket to go there.
5 seconds here for Miller. Inside, beautiful look, Angel Reese converts for 2.
What a great way to end the first quarter. They ran out.
As Marisa inbounds right in front of us here at midcourt. Start of this second quarter, Lady Lions with the basketball. We saw that trap work really well for the Terrapins in the first quarter. Already 9 turnovers for Penn State forced. Here's Jaycott, gonna find an open look from 3 and get things going hot for Penn State in the second quarter.
Yeah, they're gonna need here to continue to do that. And last year, Preston averaged 15.9 points per game before getting injured. Kind of turned into a veteran presence so far this season, being that facilitator. But if she can continue to score this in the rest of this game, that'll be huge for Penn State.
The Villanova transfer made her 12th start of the season today. Now down inside, Kapanis almost forcing a turnover. Quick pass back out, finds Benson. She drops the 3 in.
Benson on the all Big Ten second team last year. Actually played 3 years at Harvard and then transferred into Maryland. Averaged 13.7 points a game in the Ivy League.
Another turnover forced by the Terrapins. Up the floor comes Miller. Wide open Bibby in the corner, off the back of the iron. And Hagans will bring it back the other way. Marisa resets the offense for the Lady Lions. Now pulls up, long range off the front of the rim, the rebound for Owusu. Terrapins today, 25% behind the arc, 2 of 8. This time they go inside with Bibby. She leaves one off target. Kapanis looking to push the floor. Gets the offensive rebound and can't convert. There's the Hail Mary pass down the floor, but Marisa gets the steal. Into the paint, Marisa stops on a dime and gets the basket to fall.
Really, really good move. Driving to the right, gets the defender off balance, fell back, had an open look, just a little stop and pop.
8 points already for McKenna Marisa. She has at least 11 points in every game this season for Penn State. Owusu to Miller, gonna try a 3, blocked. Kapanis coming through, and a foul called against the Terrapins.
Yeah, it's a really strong box out by Jaycott there. Was fighting off the defender. I thought at first that Maryland was going to come away with that offensive rebound, but good box out. Penn State sneaking back into this one.
Leilani Kapanis, second in the Big Ten among freshmen in blocks. That was her 24th block of the season.
That was good hustle for her to get there, too. Looks like their defense was a little off. The communication wasn't there, and that's why that mismatch. She had to hustle over and get to her opposition.
Back in a man defense here for the Terrapins. Inside, Anna Camden. Give it back out, Jaycott. Down to 6 on the shot clock. Has to find something. Jaycott gonna try the lane. Floater goes up and finds the bottom of the net.
Jaycott with 7 points now, 3 for 3 from the field, continuing to provide for Penn State's offense.
Now a little bit of a scoring drought for the Terrapins over 2 minutes. Bibby inside, a quality look, blocked once again by Kapanis. Ball's gonna just get out of bounds as Jaycott went to retrieve it. It'll stay with Maryland. That's blocks on back-to-back possessions for Leilani Kapanis.
Yeah, she's unbelievable. Like, just the hustle she brings, along with Tova Sable, we'll mention her too. Both of them 2 gritty players on defense for Penn State.
Shot clock reset, and now back on the offensive end. Ashley Owusu yet to score today. Free throw line, gets it to go.
They're just shooting great, both beyond the arc and the middle. They're getting to that foul line area, and just the mid-range game is there for them.
Snaps the scoreless streak for the Terrapins. They lead by 11. Lady Lions today 3 of 6 behind the arc, 9 of 17 from the field. Marisa, 8 points. Under 10 on the shot clock once again. ISO pulls up from 3, rattles out.
There it is again. They're getting late into the shot clock and just having to force up a tough shot.
It's a credit to that Maryland defense, really not allowing anything to go inside as Collins hits her shot high off the rim. It goes out of bounds.
Maryland's going to keep showing this little press just to keep Penn State gets the ball across half court with like 20 seconds on the shot clock here, so really forces them to get a tough shot.
Higgins tries the drive, has her pocket picked by Owusu. Coming away with it is Sellers. Short corner jump shot from Collins is too strong, and Lady Lions will push the floor. Trying to get inside to Camden, off the hands and out of bounds. A turnover for Penn State.
Preston, that's now their 12th turnover of the game. Penn State averaging 15 a game, but going to Maryland, #1 in the Big Ten in turnover margin. Only turning the ball over 12 times a game while forcing the opposition to turn the ball over 18 times a game.
In Maryland, a team with 9.2 steals per game. One of the better marks in the Big Ten. They'll work it back offensively. Trying to go inside. Kapanis tight defense on Collins. Swings a pass back to Owusu. Gonna try her luck on the 3 ball, leaves it short.
It's good use of the pivot there to get Marisa off balanced.
Bounce pass inside. Camden can't haul it in again. A little too much mustard on it. Down the floor comes Miller and draws the foul.
Not only is Maryland forcing Penn State to turn the ball over, they are running the fast break really well. 13 points off the turnover right now, but every time there's a player running to the rim and they are finding that player.
10 offensive rebounds for Maryland, just 2 for Penn State. A 6-point rebound margin in favor of the Terrapins overall. And now 2 shots coming at the line for Diamond Miller. Reverse trip there today as the first one falls. 79% free throw shooter. Dropped 24 points against Penn State in the earlier matchup this season.
Yeah, and Diamond Miller, she was injured to start the season. That's actually why Mimi Collins was in there, the starting lineup, and then when she got healthy, she came back. She actually was the leading scorer on this team last year with 17 a game. Now she's just averaging 10. It just goes to show how good this team is.
Brigham works herself out of trouble, finds Marisa, who hits the jumper. Ten points for McKenna Marisa, leading the way for the Lady Lions. Tight defense down inside. Miller, rebound snagged in by Brigham. Trying to force one into Sable, a turnover once again by the Terrapins. Miller.
Another good pass.
Great pass across, finds Sellers.
Just like that, she went to the middle, knew she had a player cutting to her left, knew she was gonna come, got a little stop, and then found her right on the left.
17 points off the turnover today. Jaycott, quick pass inside, great find for Brigham.
Yeah, it was a really good play call, finding her wide open underneath the hoop.
Brigham 2 points now today. Terrapins will work right back down into the paint. And a nice take to the basket by Angel Reese.
Yeah, Angel Reese goes right back at Brigham. Good use of the pivot foot, strong footwork, and a tough finish.
Reese, 12 double-doubles this season. That's good for 9th in the nation. 8 points and 3 rebounds for her today. As the Lady Lions trying to go inside once again, a turnover. Diamond Miller forces. Here's Bibby, back to Benson. Couple quick passes, finds an open Benson. 3, tickles the twine. Nothing but net behind the arc for Benson.
Yeah, you cannot leave her open out there. 43% on the year. She's a really good shooter, and she's getting those open looks. They're gonna go down.
Marisa trying to take it to the basket herself. Spin around, fader. Makes it look easy.
That was a really, really hard shot, and as we get a layup in here on the other side, but going back to Marisa's bucket, coming to a jump stop, that allows you to collect yourself and either find a teammate or get that look like she just did.
Another turnover here as Sellers jumps the pass towards Kapanis. Sails it into the corner. Nice pass inside. Back to Miller, down the lane, leaves one short. Rebound loose on the floor and picked up by Jaycott.
Good hustle there from Tova Sable.
3-on-3 for the Lady Lions. Jaycott gives back and will now reset the offense. Penn State 5 of its last 7 from the field. Five seconds on the shot clock. Brigham inside Kapanis. Muscles her way to the basket and draws the foul.
This Kapanis showing her athleticism, being strong, going up and getting that ball, and using her size there in that mismatch.
Again, when Penn State is getting good looks, they're falling. 55% from the field today. It's just the lack of shots being taken, only 22 thus far.
Yeah, you know, Preston, it's the turnovers. They just got to take care of the basketball. And Maryland throwing them off guard with that full court press, and just all together, a combination of that and the turnovers, they can't really get into their offense.
It's the first shots from the free throw line today for Penn State. 73% there this season, only averaging around 9.5 made free throws per game. 1 of 2 at the line goes Kapanis, who now has 3 points on the day.
And Terrapins is kind of struggling to get scoring on offense right now. He has 2 points, 1 for 5 from the field, being Penn State's second leading scorer most of the games as of late. So they're going to need her to get some points when she comes back off the bench.
4 rebounds and 3 points for Kapanis. She checks out. Back into the game is Brigham and Tova Sable. Mimi Collins finding some space. Man, when Collins has that room, she can knock it down.
You know what, Preston? I was surprised she didn't shoot that right away. Wide open, and Allie Brigham kind of just like was enticing her to shoot the basketball, and she just took one dribble. And sometimes that collection dribble, it makes you more confident on a jump shot.
10 points on 5 of 7 shooting. Here's Jaycott. Couple of ball fakes, puts it on the floor, back to Marisa. Closeout defense prevents the 3. And once again, under 10 on the shot clock for the Lady Lions. Down to 7, Jaycott all the way into the corner. Sable needs to work quickly, drives into the paint and draws the foul.
Nice drive there from Sable. One thing I noticed on the offensive possession is Marisa's ball fakes. When she's ball faking, shot faking, every time she's catching, she's either shot faking or driving. And that possession there, she was able to get it to Jaycott and then swing it over to Sable for that drive.
Back to the free throw line come the Lady Lions. Tova Sable, 14 of 23 this season from the free throw line. One of 2 goes Sable. There's Diamond Miller, gets it across. Owusu leaves the jumper short. Goes out of bounds in favor of the Lady Lions. They'll bring it back the other way.
Another good box out there from Jaycott, fending off Mimi Collins.
Back to this little bit of a pressure scheme from the Terrapins. Done an excellent job of forcing turnovers today. 15 by the Lady Lions in this first half. Here's Marisa. Iso gives it back across. Sable all the way into the corner. Shea Hagan's an open look, too strong. Owusu gets the board over top of Jaycott. Shot clock turned off. 16 seconds here in this first half. Maryland will hold for the final shot. Owusu. Guarded by Hagans. No gives off. Here's Miller. 3 seconds. Straightaway 3. Knocks it home. Right at the buzzer. Third quarter underway with the Terrapins. They're starting 5 on the floor. Inside, trying to get it across to Bibby, and it goes out of bounds. Bibby, Owusu, Benson, Brees, and Miller on the floor for the Terrapins. For the Lady Lions, Kelly Jaycott, Shea Hagans, McKenna Marisa, Ilani Kapanis, and Allie Brigham.
Maryland coming right back at it with the 1-2-2 press.
A big part of those turnovers in the first half for Penn State was getting caught in the corners on that press. Here's Brigham. 2 points for her today and 2 rebounds. 4 on the shot clock. Another thing, the Lady Lions have struggled today getting shots early, but there's a lead. Shot from McKenna Marisa that falls, first basket of this second half.
Yeah, it's a really good take. Again, there goes Marisa with a little stop and pop.
On the floor comes Benson inside, a nice pass, finds Angel Reese.
That was really crazy how good of a pass that was, because it almost looked like, from my perspective, like she was actually shooting it and just dumped it off to her teammate.
Kapanis goes back outside, a 3 for Jaycott, hits the front of the rim. Kelly Jaycott, 7 points today. Her season high is 11. This pass goes out of bounds, a little too hard, in and out of the hands of Reese.
Yeah, right idea would have been another easy bucket for the Terrapins.
Here's Jaycott. Setting the offense for the Lady Lions. Back to Marisa. They'll reset this offense again with 9 seconds. Just seems like some miscommunication. Pass inside, Hagens, 1 second, gets it off. Last, but gets her own rebound. And intact with the travel, it's gonna go the other way.
It looks like she dragged her pivot foot, but going back to the possession press, only like 3-4 passes all around the perimeter. They were just kind of like going back and forth, not really any motion.
Inbound goes to Owusu. See some pressure for the first time today from the Lady Lions. At what point do you dial up that pressure if you're Coach Keeger and this Lady Lions squad try to force some more turnovers?
Yeah, I mean, look at Maryland. They've been doing it the entire game, and it's been successful. You know, the problem with that is like your players gonna get tired, but that's where conditioning comes into factor. As there goes Hagens doing what she does best, running the fast break and getting those layups. But as they're bringing the pressure here, they just gotta be hungry on defense and get those steals.
Down the floor comes Diamond Miller with the answer. Lady Lions back in, trying to trap with Kapanis, but able to get it back across. Jaycott's gonna try another three. She's got it right in front of her own bench. Kelly Jaycott, 10 points today.
Finally getting some Jaycott from last season. This is really promising for Coach Keeger.
Owusu, only 2 points today, averaging 15.5. Now Benzin. Back to Diamond Miller from the free throw line. Rebound loose on the floor and picked up by Mimi Collins. Back to Miller, short corner, Bibby. Collins, another rebound. And able to convert. Offensive rebounds continuing to be the answer for the Terrapins. Now 14 today.
Yeah, you know, last year, Maddie Burke was the 6th woman of the year in the Big Ten, but the way Mimi Collins is playing, she might be getting that accomplishment this year.
Her third, team first. Number 11,
checking into the contest is Anna Camden. You get a foul on Benzin. Get another look at that here. It's her third. Look back at that three from Jaycott.
Little nylon there.
Here's Kapanis at the free throw line. Misses her first shot. She went 1 of 2 in the first half from the free throw line today. Penn State now 2 of 5. Second one out of the hands and through. 1 of 2, 2 of 4 on the day.
Penn State with a 2-2-1 of their own now.
Sellers brings it across the bottom of your screen.
That's another thing about them pressing too. It's really easy since they play 2-3, they can just drop right back into it.
Back to Sellers, couple steps in, finds the back cut from Miller and converts.
That was a really, really good cut. If you're Marisa on that back side of the zone, you got to be aware of where those players are on those sides. That's how she was able to get back there and sneak in for that easy finish.
Just great motion without the basketball. Maryland as good as advertised today. Marisa back to Jaycott. Looking to get a new season high. She'll kick it into the corner with Kapanis. Back to Camden, who punches it back out. 4 on the shot clock. Deep 3, leaves it short. Rebound bounces loose, and it's scooped up by the Terrapins. Benzin outside. Shot too strong from Collins. Able to bring things to a stop is Kapanis. 4 points today for Leilani Kapanis. It's had 10 points 3 games in a row, double-digit points in 7 straight. She'll try the 3 and knock it home.
Yeah, Kapanis typically isn't really known to be shooting threes, only 22% on the season. It's her 8th made 3 all year.
Now up to 7 points for Kapanis on the day. Here's Bibby. Right hand, too high off the glass. A great rebound by Diamond Miller. She draws the foul.
Yeah, going back to Bibby's drive, she drew almost like you had 2 defenders there, but Marisa was coming over from the far side, and that's why that offensive rebound was so easy to get because there's already 3 players drawn to that far, and the bounce came right to her off the rim.
Dova Sable and Kayla Thomas in for Penn State. Angel Reese back in for the Terrapins. And 2 shots for Diamond Miller to come at the line. Terrapins are 4 of 4 there today. Miller is 2 of 2. 11 points for Diamond Miller and 3 rebounds. First shot, front iron, back iron, doesn't go. Penn State still 16 turnovers today, 8 for the Terrapins. Second shot goes, extends the lead to 17. Here's Tova Sable, loses her dribble. Owusu comes away with it. Back right to left, coming into the paint, and swatted away by Kayla Thomas.
Good hustle there to get back on defense, stop the fast break by Sellers.
Anna Camden finds the open look, hits the ball from behind the arc.
Little defense offense from Camden, getting the steal and then burying the triple.
Back inside, Bibby, able to find it. Those little holes in the zone defense, Bibby's been able to exploit them today. 13 points and leads all Terrapin scorers.
Their offense is coming from everywhere. It's not just one player. It's Bibby, it's Reese, it's Miller. It's all of them. They're all playing great team basketball.
13 from Bibby, 12 from Reese, 12 from Miller. Trying to get the inbound, 5 seconds there. And another turnover without a shot for the Lady Lions. As Maryland brings it back up the floor, I want to remind you, make sure that you're following Big Ten Women's Basketball on Instagram. B1G WBB is the handle for stats, videos, highlights, and more. Big Ten Women's Basketball on social media. 3-ball falls short there from Owusu. Quick up the floor comes Marisa. Her layup kisses off the glass.
Yeah, speaking of that Instagram page there, and speaking of McKenna Marisa, I got a little highlight video there for her 1,000th point, highlighting the highlights from that game. So great content on that Instagram page.
Sellers down low, spinning through and getting the basket is Angel Reese, fighting through contact, 14 points. For Angel Reese, 20-plus points 8 times already this season. I mentioned at 14, 6 away from hitting that mark again. A real leader on this Terrapin offense.
She's so much talent, and she's a young player too with a bright future. A lot of talent being played inside the Bryce Jordan Center this week.
Marisa loses her dribble, 3 on the shot clock, back to Jaycott, puts up an odd angle shot, and it's blocked, a shot clock violation. We'll give it back to the Terrapins. Nice interaction there between Sellers and Owusu. Rather, Sellers and Reese, yeah, both going after the ball at the same time.
This guy tripped up with one, and that was kind of funny the way he reacted. I thought Sellers was like hurt at first, but she just came up and she was smiling.
Leilani Cabanis back in the contest for the Lady Lions. McKenna Marisa will catch a quick breather. Outside, Diamond Miller, 12 points for her. Into the paint, here's Bibby. Stop and spin. Great ball motion here by the Terrapins.
Good defense by Kayla Thomas.
Thomas steps up and fills the lane, knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Terrapins.
Rotations were pretty good there for Penn State. Thomas did a good job switching off the 2 players there earlier before she got caught off on the end line.
Benson checks in for Owusu. The inbound goes to Bibby. Has knocked down a few threes today. This time she drives inside. And an offensive foul called against the Terrapins.
That's a tough call there. Looks like she had her arm wrapped around Camden. You know, Reese really being strong in the glass all day today, but I think that's what she called for the foul there.
Maddie Burke will take the inbound, gets it to Jaycott. Burke, Jaycott, Camden, Cabanis, and Thomas on the floor for the Lady Lions. 7 points for Leilani Cabanis. She gets it down low. Quick passes right back to Thomas. Excellent motion. She gets the basket.
And that was a really good possession there, Preston. Thomas setting the screen for Marisa coming out, or excuse me, for Burke coming out top, and able to get that layup.
Thomas, her 6th made field goal of the season. Now down inside, pass too high. Coming away with it is Jaycott. Stops and kicks it out. Foot on the line, out of bounds is Maddie Burke. Right in front of her own bench, another turnover. It's that combination, Austin, between the turnovers and just holding the basketball so late into the shot clock, which has led to so many less shots for Penn State over Maryland today.
Yeah, I mean, Penn State, they're having a really good quarter. If Burke doesn't turn it over there, get it to like potentially 12, 11-point game, they're still kind of in this game. They just got to keep getting those looks.
Ben's in an open look from 3. Kicks out into the arms of Capinas.
Penn State's shooting well too, 64% in the quarter, 7 for 11. This has been a really good quarter for Penn State. They're winning at 18-13 right now.
They've hit 4 of their last 5. Down inside, Capinas had some space momentarily, but closed up quickly by Mimi Collins. Back to Capinas, 8 seconds. Runner from the paint, off target, fighting for her own rebound, keeps it alive and finishes.
Big reason for that bucket there was Kayla Thomas. Really good offensive box out there.
9 points for Leilani Capinas. Inside a charge. Kayla Thomas slides in front of Owusu.
The Penn State bench is hyped up. Really solid minutes from Thomas here, the freshman.
It's just a 12-point lead for the Terrapins. Scoreless over their last 2 minutes and 33 seconds. Here's another look at that offensive rebound. Able to finish inside Capinas.
Yeah, she's really strong in there. They keep running Capinas through the post on offense.
Back in the contest, Marisa. Into the corner. Jaycott goes back up top with Maddie Burke. 9 on the shot clock. Marisa stopped in the short corner. Wide open, Jaycott hits the 3. Kelly Jaycott, a new season high, 13 points and a 9-point lead for the Terrapins.
Just when they need her. Get it back to single digits. Energy is back inside the Bryce Joint Center. Here we go, Preston. Might be built in for a game. They're getting those looks offensively, change things. Penn State looking like a much better team here in the second half.
9 seconds, no shot clock. Sellers back to Owusu. Bibby gonna try her luck on the 3 and answers. A silencer with 2 seconds. Camden fires one short and the end of the third quarter.
We're alone, 9 for 14.
Preston Shoemaker alongside Austin Croft. Glad you could join us today on Big Ten Plus. Lady Lions with the ball to start this 4th quarter. McKenna Marisa swinging it, trying to get to Capinas. She tries to put it back up top, stolen away. Sellers coast to coast. Quick 2 points right off the turnover. Cheyenne Sellers, the freshman from Aurora, Ohio. Playing in her 21st game this season, a big addition to this Maryland squad that returned nearly all of its star players from last season.
Yeah, Sellers has been a valuable player for Maryland all season. She's going to continue to be throughout her career. Points in her first ever collegiate game at the start of the season, and she actually played all 40 minutes against Stanford, and Stanford being a top 10 team.
Sellers with the ball here, swings back to Benson. Here's a Bibby jump shot. Rockets off the back iron, back into her own hands after a couple of Penn Staters knocked it around. A 3 on the outside from Sellers does not go. Bibby goes to the floor. And Kelly Jaycott's going to get tacked with the foul.
Another box out foul here. I didn't really see if they got tangled up or not, but Bibby was falling over. Looking at the replay here. Yeah, it looks like she pushed her over.
Just got 2 hands on the back of Bibby. Inbound knocked right out of bounds. Defense there from Anna Camden. Will stay with the Terrapins. Penn State now 16 points off the turnover today. much of which coming in that third quarter. Inbound to Miller, spinning through traffic, and a blocking foul called. Kayla Thomas falling to the floor.
Yeah, Thomas is trying to get another charge there. I think she was in position, and Miller kind of went into her off that spin. Tough call, but overall good defense.
You see here Miller coming through, quick spin.
She could have been a little late, but she was in position to take that charge.
Leaves the first shot short, Miller. All Big Ten, first team All Big Ten last season as a freshman. Rather as a sophomore, her junior campaign, she was 1 of 2 here. A 13-point lead for the Terrapins. Kapanis has the lane, right to the basket, Leilani Kapanis. Double-digit points for the 8th game in a row.
Great to see that again for her, for Penn State being aggressive, despite shooting poorly in that first half.
Here's Miller and Sellers. Collins, open look, knocks it home from the free throw line.
Mimi Collins, she just loves that interior right there by that free throw line.
Marisa outside, still a 13-point game. Penn State shooting 50% behind the arc today, Austin. At what point do you start drawing up plays that favor the 3-ball?
You just got to find those shooters. That's Kayla Thomas getting a bucket. She's providing really good minutes. But going back to the 3-point line, just spacing it out, using either Marisa or Kapanis, use them to facilitate the drive, find either like Jaycott or Camden, opening the 3. Camden hit a 3 earlier to get her going possibly.
4 points for Kayla Thomas today. Rebound from Miller's errant shot goes back for Camden. Jaycott showing off some handles. Now give back to Marisa, slows things up. Plenty of time on the shot clock for Penn State. Cutting back door was Kapanis. Couple of nice passes, an open 3. Jaycott's got it from the corner. Lights up the bench, Kelly Jaycott.
This goes to show how important it is to take care of the ball in basketball. Penn State turning the ball over, they were getting dominated in the first half. Now Maryland's not really doing as good of a job as they did in that first half, taking care of the basketball, and that's why Penn State's getting back into this one.
Only 15 turnovers, rather 6 turnovers here in this second half for Penn State after 15 in the first half. Aaron's shot gets back into the hands of Marisa.
Yeah,
the Lions trailing by 8.
That was a tough shot by Collins too. She was falling over, good defensive possession.
Back to Marisa. Shot fake, back outside, open Jaycott, rattles out the 3. Down the floor comes Miller, bounce pass, Sellers. Layup doesn't fall, Marisa finds the board yet again. 4 rebounds today for McKenna Marisa. Last time these teams played, 106-78 win for Maryland earlier in the season. 6 and change to go. It's an 8-point game. Marisa's 3 falls short.
Yeah, it was a good skip there by Kapanis. Marisa's unable to hit it.
Driving to the basket, bends it, hesitation move, gets around the defender, makes it a 10-point contest.
Yeah, really nice move. That hesitation move is always a go-to in anyone's arsenal of college basketball.
Jaycott rips the 3, Camden gets the board, cleans it up with a layup off the left side. 5 points for Anna Camden on 2 of 2 shooting today. Open look for Bibby. High in and out. Offensive rebound goes through for Miller. Excellent box out from Miller and Collins. The ball fell in between them as Lady Lions could not get around.
Yeah, Penn State playing really good team defense. It's just that second chance for Maryland. It's killing them.
Marisa tries to bounce one in. Bibby pokes it away. Here's Sellers, bounce pass inside. Bibby back out. Hesitation, now the 3 is up off the front of the rim. Rebound stays with the Terrapins, but this time swatted away. Kayla Thomas and Leilani Kapanis. Coast to coast, Kapanis draws the foul. First one falls through. Lady Lions today. Now 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Second shot for Capinas. Off back iron, it's a 9-point game. Owusu at the logo for the Terrapins. Big pass into the corner, driving. Miller gets it to go. 17 points for Diamond Miller.
Yeah, using that speed advantage, get around, bring them. Looks like Penn State's got Tova Sable checking in the game at the table to provide some energy on the defensive side.
Camden bounce pass into the corner, Marisa. Brings it back to the top. With 10 on the shot clock, back to Capinas. Looking to add to her total. Nice pass inside. Brigham uses size and converts.
Yeah, really good use of using that ball control there. Had it high to avoid the defenders, and tough finish on the left side.
Back to a 9-point game. 2-3 zone settling in here for Penn State. Into the corner, Miller tries the three. Hits off the rim, swatted away, and out of bounds by Capinas. It'll stay with the Terrapins. Tova Sable will check in for Leilani Capinas.
Yeah, rebounding is going to be key here to end the game. Capinas unable to get that one as she was falling over.
Rebound margin in favor of Maryland today, 34-25. Quick passes inside, and a basket from Angel Reese.
Yeah, and 20 of those 34 are offensive rebounds, so it's unreal how dominant they've been on the glass cleaning.
Trying to get it down low to Tova Sable, a jump ball called, possession arrow in favor of the Terrapins. Trying to score quickly, thought they could sneak it back behind, but Sable caught down low.
I'm curious if Keeger's going to throw a press of some kind somewhat here shortly. Because you're trailing with 3 minutes, you know, definitely have to get stopped. Every stop's going to matter to end this game.
Owusu gives off Sellers, now down inside. Reese backing her way and getting it all underneath. 18 points for Angel Reese.
Yeah, she's been so impressive, both inside and outside, like using that mid-range game and then going inside the post, using the footwork. We've seen that multiple times here today. She's going to be a great player in the Big Ten.
Marisa back to Sable, tries the three ball, leaves it short, has their own rebound. Capinas, back out Thomas. There it is. 6 points for Kayla Thomas. That's a new career high. Previous high came against Maryland earlier this season, 5 points. Keeping Penn State in this one. It's now an 11-point game. Lady Lions looking for a stop.
Travel.
Got one with a diamond. Miller travel.
And Thomas, not only is she getting those looks offensively when she needs them, 3 for 3 to be exact, but I've been impressed with her defense so far in this game.
17 points for Miller, 16 for Reese, 16 for Bibby. The 3 scores leading the way for the Terrapins. 18 for Marisa, a season-high 16 for Jaycott, 12 for Capinas. Tova Sable draws the foul on Diamond Miller, her second.
You know, Preston, go back to the three-pointer, too. I'm curious to see if Penn State will maybe try to draw up a play to get an open shooter on the perimeter to maybe spark another comeback here with under 2 minutes to go.
Jaycott.
A little miscue on offense there on the screen.
7 seconds on the shot clock. Hands of the best player in Marisa, and it's ripped right away by Diamond Miller. Marisa trying to get back after it. Swats it up in the air, but there to retrieve it is Owusu. Settles it down. Minute 30 remaining. Game sliding out of reach for the Lady Lions. Down On inside, drawing the foul is Reese.
She loves that move when she gets down the post. She does a little dribble, looks the player off to her right, and comes back to the right, looking to the left side when she's doing that. It's been her go-to move here today.
Kayla Thomas tagged with the foul, as you can see there. Reese going around her. Angel Reese, Defensive Player of the Year watch list, leads this team in points and rebounds this season. Only 4 rebounds for Reese today. At 16 points, misses both shots, but a rebound from Bibby. It's a critical rebound for the Terrapins as they look to burn some clock.
That'll be their 21st offensive rebound here today. 21, that's crazy.
Miller inside, floater, has it. 19 points for Diamond Miller. Marisa calling for the screen, Thomas steps up for it. Right through the defense, Marisa draws the foul.
There's a nifty little move there, using the crossover, getting to the lane.
It's like she saw that the entire way up the floor, called for the screen, came down around. As you can see here, gets into the paint and tries to split the defenders. Foul will go against Angel Reese, her third. 2 shots here for McKenna Marisa. First one around and out.
Yeah, Marisa kind of having a quiet half, only 6 points. Needs to be a little more consistent in scoring, but you know, other options were there. Jaycott playing a great game. Very good to see Penn State have her step it up.
81-69, second one falls. Both teams with 17 points. The Terrapins will start with the basketball. Into Bibby, double teamed in the corner. And a timeout called by Coach Freese.
He's experienced and finally getting back in the flow of things after her injury.
Inbound goes high to Owusu. Lady Lions not looking to foul yet, trying to force turnovers. Bibby now coming through, it's Benson. She's fouled by Marisa. Second foul for McKenna Marisa. Only the team 4th, so 1 more foul before the free throw shots are awarded. Another quick inbound and foul immediately called. Time they'll get it on Brigham. Her second, team 5th. Free throw shots coming for Chloe Bibby.
Number 55, Chloe Bibby in the line for Maryland. 2 shots.
2 shots for Bibby, first one clanking off of front iron. She'll have a second shot to come. Bibby, an 85% free throw shooter this season. Knocks that one in, her 17th point. And a timeout called, 32nd timeout. Lions, 35.8 on the clock. Inbound goes to Brigham. Here's Kapanis. Down the lane, finds the basket for 2.
Yeah, just like Kapanis, be aggressive, use her speed and her size, get to the lane.
1 second differential between game and shot clock. Terrapins go over the top with Collins to beat it. Now back out mid-floor. No foul coming from the Lady Lions as the shot clock is now turned off. 14 seconds, the Terrapins can hold this one out. Trap in the corner, over the top to Collins. Back to Miller, 2 seconds, no foul coming. And a final from the Bryce Jordan Center, 82-71, the Terrapins improved to 15-6 on the season, 7-3 in conference play. Meanwhile, the Lady Lions, 4 losses in a row, 9-11.